Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, guys. So today I'm not driving, today my wife's driving and I'm enjoying the passenger seat. Alhamdulillah, this is a big ni'mah. Passenger seat is a ni'mah. So today is Thursday and the weather is excellent. It says on the dashboard that it's 60.5 degrees. So I don't know whose dua came true. Keep making those duas, guys, for nice weather. And also today, remember, it's Thursday, so on Thursdays I do Ajur Rumiya on Facebook Live. So come on, check that out, inshallah. And if you can't check it out, then it's going to be uploaded onto my YouTube channel, inshallah. So Thursdays, what do I do on Thursdays? Usually on Thursdays, I come back this time. I've got to get back. And now I've got this other responsibility on my shoulders, which is making a vlog for you guys. So I'm going to answer some of your questions as well. So today I'll be answering some of the questions that some of you guys had. One of you guys asked a question about, was it should they study the Alim course and Iftar, or should they go and study like A-levels and uni first? So like I said before, this is all up to you guys. Yeah, it's all depends. You can't really kind of give a judgment for everyone. It's case by case. So I would say, if you're living in this kind of country, yeah, nice, this kind of country, yeah, look at that, oh yeah, grass. So if you're living in this kind of country, then I would say it's best to study A-levels, study some advanced courses, so that at least you could have some future possibility of you working as well, so you can be stable financially, and you can do the khidmah, the service of deen as well, teach Arabic, teach Quran, I think that would be the best thing in this kind of society. And plus, on top of that, when you study A-levels, when you study uni, what happens is you start to become more kind of academically minded. Yes, you gain the skills and the tools for that. Yeah, hope that answers that. Okay, another question for you guys, or from you guys rather. When I was studying, was there any subject which I found really boring, or which I wasn't really that interested in? I studied quite a lot, so I would say it all boils down to how the teacher teaches it. So it could be a really enjoyable topic, but if the teacher teaches it in a way that's not really interesting, and or is not like a specialist in that field, then it can become extremely boring. And I used to remember, whenever I studied a subject from someone who was like an expert in that, so when I studied fiqh from an expert who was fiqh, or from tafsir, or from hadith, it made a big difference. Because it was like, I remember one of the guys described, it was like, the teacher was actually like kind of injecting the ilm into you. Yeah, you didn't have to put much effort in, and the teacher would present the lesson in such a way that the lesson would become absolutely clear to you. And sometimes the teacher would kind of explain something and it wouldn't make sense, and it would become tiring and bored. So it's all depends, I'd say, on the teacher. So how the teacher. So I remember there was I think mantiq. Yeah, mantiq. That was something which I found extremely difficult to understand in the beginning, but later on, alhamdulillah. Nahu was one of them actually. Yeah. So once we had a teacher who explained, and I couldn't understand, and the reason for that possibly was because initially I started off in the Arabic section, so I didn't know Arabic, and I was studying Nahu, Arabic grammar, through Arabic. Imagine that. Imagine studying Japanese through Japanese. You pick up words, but you can't understand concepts. It's hard. So I think that's that's basically the answer to that. So let me know, guys, if you have any other questions, anything you want to know. I was thinking of maybe explaining. This is something I've drawn. Hopefully I'm going to do a tutorial on usul fiqh, on history of usul fiqh and how it developed, and main kind of books and stuff like that. And I really want to do so many tutorials and just cover certain books, or just give introductions to certain books. Yeah, so you can see all the books behind me. Yeah, but the thing is, I just don't get time. It's all about time. So if I had time, if I had the ability, I would, alhamdulillah, I would be able to do it. But because of lack of time, other commitments, it's very difficult to do these kind of things. And that's that, guys. So if you don't have any questions for me, well, actually, let me check. I think if there might be a few more questions. Some of you guys, because I don't know how to say your names, you leave a comment, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to upset anyone by saying their name wrong. My name was pronounced by every single teacher in school, in a messed up way. Yeah, everyone used to pronounce it wrong, from Liquat to Liacat to Liacat to Lacroix. Nearly everyone, and because my name is Zaman at the end, my name would be at the end of the register. So I'd always kind of wait until my name came. I'm gonna think, I don't know how these people are gonna pronounce my name. So if you guys put in your comments the worst way someone's ever pronounced your name. Yeah, put in the comments. And this whole issue of like names. I mean, you don't really have to have like an Arab name. You don't need to have an Urdu name or Bengali name or African name. As long as the name has a good meaning in society, then it's fine. You can keep it. But the thing is spelling as well, isn't it? Like some people will spell a certain word in a certain way, and some people spell it a different way. So one part of the world will pronounce that in one way, and one part will pronounce it in a different way. So okay, tell us a bit about your childhood. So Sufyan's asking this, childhood and growing up in Birmingham. Yeah. So Birmingham, right? Yeah, do you guys hear an accent in my voice? Have you guys figured out that I'm from Birmingham? Or can't you tell? I think a lot of foreigners, people from the States and places like that, you can't tell our accent that well. We all sound British. Yeah, but we have a difference. Yeah. And no cussing Birmingham accent, guys. Yeah, no cussing Birmingham accent. So, what about your childhood and growing up in Birmingham? So, my childhood and growing up in Birmingham. What can I say? I went to school. Yeah, I went to college. Yeah. Inshallah, what I'll do is I'll mention bits in future vlogs. Hopefully, inshallah. Okay, so, yeah, this is a name I couldn't say. Is it Crayoxo? Or is it Crayo? Don't pronounce that. X. Yeah, should one go to university after A-levels? I explained that in the first part of the vlog. And hopefully tomorrow, inshallah, guys, I'm going to do a review of that book that I showed you guys yesterday. So, Dr. Shahrul's book. Inshallah, I'm going to do a little review of it. Explain to you guys about Qawaid al-Fiqh, what that's all about. And it's in English, the book is, so, maybe you want to purchase it as well. And I'll put the link in tomorrow in the description. Alright, guys, so take care. If you want me to answer any questions or you have any requests, put in the comments, guys, for me. Jazakumullah khair. Remember in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.